back, everyone, to the series where I try and beat 100 days of Minecraft. This time, the challenge is to beat 100 days of Minecraft inside of an ant farm. Guys, I hope you're all well. This video took a long time to record, a long time to edit, so if you do enjoy, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. That would help me out. If you don't enjoy future content, you can always unsubscribe. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this 100-day challenge. On the first day, the very first thing I noticed was a tree above everything else behind me when I spawned. So, I needed to get up this somehow. But then I noticed, hey, there's so much dirt around me, why don't I just use that? So I grabbed the dirt, built across to the tree, and broke it down. After breaking the tree, I was hoping to get at least one sapling so I could replant the trees and get more wood. I then made my way back across. I made a crafting table so I could get items, obviously. I was figuring out where I should put this crafting table, and I made a decision to put it at the start, which means if I die, I'll have a crafting table right at the start. And if I also make my base at the start, then if I die, I'll be right inside of my base. And the reason why I did all this is because I knew it was going to be hard to get a bed. So if I made my base at the start, then I would just instantly spawn back in my base. I was really curious to see what was down below me, so I dug straight down. And the golden rule of Minecraft is to never dig straight down. Yeah, they were probably right on this one. Sorry, piggy, I'm gonna need my food. Probably wasn't the best time to go at night, but I wanted to go adventuring. I wanted to see what was in stock for me. And I died! Nice. Don't panic, the video isn't over. This is not hardcore. I did manage to make my way back over, get dirt, and grab my items. But then I noticed, there's a skeleton. There's mobs down here. I'm gonna die. Oh no. And for some reason, I had the bright idea of jumping down. Why did I do this? I don't know. But by then, I was already dead. It was too late. Okay, so fighting mobs isn't the best idea. I'm gonna write that down, note it. Here's a quick montage of me going back and forth, dying over and over again, just to get my items. It took me a stupid amount of time just to get my items back. This is sped up by 2,000%. After finally getting my tools back, I went down to mine some stone so I could upgrade my tools to stone. On my way up to the crafting table, I found a spider spawner, which was very strange. And for some reason, there was cake in here. I have no idea. It was very random. Anyway, I was stuck in the middle of this ant farm. I had no idea where I was. I was underground somewhere, and I needed to get back to spawn. I eventually found my way back out. Took me a while. I could finally get back to my crafting table and upgrade my tools. This is me crafting a crafting table. Wow. Okay, so I didn't have any coal, which means I needed to use my wood. Only problem is, I don't actually have spare wood. I needed to grow trees fast. And what better way to grow trees than to use bone meal? Oh yeah. Stone axe. And with my trusty stone axe, I could go chop down the tree. Nice. And by this point, I had a lot of saplings, so I just placed a lot of them down just to have a nice tree farm going. There was a big mess at spawn, so I decided to break it all down, make it look clean, make it look tidy. I am recording this 3 days later, so if I sound different then, that's why. Anyway, I just cut down a lot of dirt. That's pretty cool, I guess. And there's one thing that really annoyed me in this ant farm, is the vines. These pesky vines. Just get rid of them. I hate them. I hate them so much. I saw these two cows chilling, you know, having a good time, and I decided to murder them. I'm so sorry, cows. I hadn't done much exploring of the ant farm, so I decided, you know what? Let's just go have a look around. Why not? Using my pro building skills, I managed to traverse the area and do some MLG water jumps. Yeah. I reached the back of the ant farm, and there was nothing back here except a mushroom, which is very random. Why is there a mushroom here? Who knows? Because I'm stuck in an ant farm, I can use the walls to my advantage to traverse really easy. All I need to do is place blocks on the side, and I can get pretty much wherever I want. I also noticed in this area there was sugarcane, which is going to be handy in the future for sugar and cookies and cake. Yum. Anyway, time to get back to my home, back to the start, so I can rest well. I got back to the start and I realized there was stinky, smelly vines, so I had to get rid of them. And then I got the idea to clean up this area, to make the start of the ant farm look really nice and just start to terraform everything. I wanted a mine at the start, near spawn, so then I could use that to go mining for cobble and any other resources I needed. But for some reason, there was just dirt. I couldn't find any stone, so it just turned into a dirt mine. And to top off everything, this happened. Pain. Woo, yeah, time to get my items back. And this took forever. Because I keep dying. Look at these stupid mobs trying to kill me. Who do they think they are? But they can definitely kill me. So I killed this zombie with a sapling. Best idea I ever had, because everyone knows sapling best weapon in game. The main thing is I got all my items back and I could go back to spawn and set up for the night. Took a while though, because I had to dig up. But I'm finally up, so that doesn't matter. Building this hole was honestly such a stupid idea. I don't know why I did it. I thought I'd have like a cool downstairs basement, but it just led to me dying. But I went ahead with it anyway, because if I needed more space, more storage, I could just come downstairs. Downstairs in an ant farm? You know what? Yeah, sure. This was time to start constructing our base. Time to get things going. Get food, get materials, get resources. Terraform this to make it look like a nice place. And that I started to do. First things first, make a nice, decent looking bridge over to the tree farm. Start to fill in gaps to make sure it looks finished, looks clean, everything to be nice. Moving on, the next thing we needed was iron, a main component to speed up the process. Out of nowhere, I got attacked by a poisonous spider, but you know what? That didn't stop me. I may be on half a heart, but that's not going to stop me from getting my iron. Mining around the place, I realized, hang on a second, I know where I am, because it was completely connected to the place I previously adventured. After battling with pesky poisonous spiders, I found exactly where they were hiding and I broke their spawner. Yeah, take that, poisonous spiders. Mining near the spider spawner, I found lava. I was not expecting lava to be in this ant farm, but hey, it's here. You know what this means? Diamonds. Yes, I found diamonds on day 3. That might be a new world record for me. I don't know how I did that, but it happened. We got diamonds, let's go. I would just like to thank all my subscribers for helping me on this journey. I found diamonds. It was no time to celebrate though, because there was another spider spawner. I could die right on top of these diamonds, and that would be not very cool. Oh yeah. Good thing I was in a safe space though. I could make a crafting table, make some tools, and finally grab these beautiful diamonds. All I would need to do is smelt first, and that takes some time. So I would just need to look at the diamonds and wait patiently. After finally acquiring 3 iron, I could mine the diamonds. This honestly felt amazing. You know that feeling when you just mine diamonds for the first time in a survival world? It is honestly something special. Maybe even more special than holding your newborn child for the first time. I also took this time to get more stone, because if I needed to get more stone in the future, I would need to run all the way down to grab stone. So may as well grab it all now. Right, time to leave this horrible, disgusting cave, because I don't want to be here anymore. I've got my diamonds, it's time to leave, it's time to get out of here. And that's exactly what I did. I ventured up to the mushroom, broke the pesky spider spawner, and I was on my merry way back to the start. Earlier in the past days, I did build a bridge across the ant farm. It was such an easy way just to traverse, because I could run in a single line all the way back to get from one end to the ant farm to the other end. It was really easy. Overall, it was a good way to traverse the ant farm. After adventuring, I finally made it back to the start, and I had iron, diamonds, everything really I needed to start setting up everything. I also found this chicken. I'm gonna name him, Jerry. Jerry the chicken. Nice. I went to plant some trees, and then I came back to see everything had grown, and it looked so much better, so much nicer, so much cleaner, and a nicer environment for Jerry. I still did a little bit more of terraforming just to smooth out the land a bit more, just because it wasn't 100% clean. I also noticed this area by the tree up here it looked a bit messy. So I needed to change things, just to make it look a lot cleaner. Anyway, it was time to start actually building something. And the first build of this ant farm, I was just going to keep it to a simple staircase from the bottom all the way to the top level so I could easily get from spawn out into the ant farm. And already things are starting to look nice. It's starting to look more like home. On the top level, I planted loads of trees to get a tree farm going. I also grabbed bone meal so I could grow the trees easier. Breaking leaves with a pickaxe was the best idea ever. You should try sometime. Anyway, I continued to do a medium amount of tree farming to get as much wood as I possibly could. That rhymed, what? The next thing I had on mind was to set up a farm. Although I did run into a silverfish farm, I don't know how that happened, I broke it straight away. This entire area, which once was a silverfish farm, I can now use this to keep my farm. At least now I had a rough idea where I could put this farm. So I was mining this area by the silverfish, and yeah, I fell down here, and I was in trouble, to say the least. Where did that skeleton come from? I have no idea, but I was in a bit of a pickle, okay? And while mining to get out, I was in even more of a pickle because I was sandwiched between two sections full of mobs. I then finally managed to mine myself out, and I thought that was a real door, but it's not a real door. At least I was out of the pickle now. I was home sweet home, back at the start. But guys, I got some sad news. While roaming my home, I realized there was someone I was missing. I was missing Jerry. I don't know where Jerry had wandered off to, but I hope Jerry's in a better place right now. If you're seeing this, please comment for Jerry. I'm sure Jerry would appreciate that. Sad times. But we gotta move forward. We will bring Jerry with us on this journey in memory. Back to business. Poor Jerry. I miss him already. Poor guy. I set up some furnace as well, just to make it look even more like home. All I need now is to add a live, laugh, love sign, and it would look like a perfect house. Mwah. Although I say house, there is nothing actually built yet. There is no house. It's just home, you know? Although that is on my list to do. I need to start building a house. I then made a stone hoe ready to make the farm. I then realized one thing you need in a farm is water. So I went out, I set out to get water. The plan was to get an infinite water source, so if I ever needed water, it would always be there for me at spawn. But for this plan, that would mean I would need 2 sources of water, so I needed to set out to find the second one, which was quite far away. After finding the water, I jumped down onto the vines, MLG parkour, grabbed the water, and I was back on my way to make the infinite water source. I finally arrived and placed the second source. Look at that. Beautiful. And now it was time to start farming. I had the water, had the seeds, had the land for it. All I needed now was patience. I eventually finished a part of the farm. It looked quite nice. It was in a nice area. I also needed torches, which meant I had to smelt wood to get charcoal to then get torches so I could light up the farm. I also then extended the farm just a little bit. From this point of view, spawn was actually looking quite nice and clean. I also wanted to clean up the dirt mine that I had created before, but there was a lot of mobs in this area. What are they doing? Who do they think they are? I did find myself in a bit of a pickle. I got stuck pinned in a corner while the mobs tried to attack me. Not cool, mobs. After dying, I had to go back down and get my items and try again and again because I kept dying. These stupid zombies stole my items. Not cool, zombies. Anyway, I got my items and I needed to finish this staircase because at the moment, it looked like a mess. I eventually finished my pointless dirt staircase and I headed back up to the circus. Thank you. Back to cutting down trees now, and it was time to get ready to build my house. Finally, I know. After like how many days, I still don't have a house. So now is the time. I wanted my house to be quite high up so I could be above everything and I could see the entire ant farm. And what better way to do that than build up with stairs? And that's exactly what I did. I eventually had a nice foundation for my house, and I knew it was a good start. It was so satisfying having the stairs down to the bottom and the stairs to my house line up perfectly. I did have to get rid of the water source, but it didn't matter because I had a spare one. Okay, so I also needed supplies for this house, which means I need doors. That's something a house needs. I also need a lot more wood. Yes, wood. I need wood to make a house. Okay, that's a good step in the right direction. After making my brand new doors, I could finally use them and put them to good use. Nice. The layout for the house was set up and ready to go. All I needed now was to build the house itself. I finally started building the actual house itself. We finally got here. Only 15 minutes into the video, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Oh boy. Comment house if you see this. Oh, I'm so creative. Using my pro artistic skill designing, I decided to put these stairs on the sides. The spawn of this ant farm looks so much more cleaner now, and I absolutely love the progress we've made. Let's go. Anyway, here's a montage of me building my wonderful, amazing Rennie Drag house with a balcony, guys. It's got a balcony. How cool is that? How did I die building this house? I will never know. Anyway, guys, part 1 of this series is getting quite long, almost 20 minutes long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the video here, and then part 2 will be out in the next days to come. Honestly, the 100-day Minecraft challenges take so long to edit. I might need to get an editor, who knows. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, smash subscribe, smash like, and click on this video on screen right now. Do it. Hit the sub. Smash sub. Thank you. Okay, anyway guys, I'll see you around. Peace.